Hello guys, Review Bros here with another one, a very interesting, hyped one in some regards. Edge of Insanity by Psycho Pharma, and no, not a farmer that farms on the fields.
Pharma as in medicinal pharma, as in company pharma.
Pharma, see?
As in, thank you for them getting us this sent out.
Thank you.
They also sent us the shaker cup and t-shirt, so they're a very nice company, so...
We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. This bad boy comes in 4 different flavours. We have strawberry watermelon popsicle, which will let you know how that goes in a minute. Also comes in cherry limeade.
Spiked punch.
Shit.
And blue lemonade.
Ah.
So the 4 flavours. Obviously, we're going to only be able to comment on the one. We've taken this a few times in the past, so we know it's quite nice. So we can only imagine that all the flavours are pretty on point.
And the other ones do sound nice as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd like spiked punch. If I was to have a choice myself, to be honest. Mixability is fantastic. We didn't even have a fork. So, yeah, let's try this bad boy.
Neck it.
The nearest thing I'd actually say it tastes to is strawberry watermelon popsicle.
Ah, that's just as well then.
No, very nice.
Yeah, it does taste accurate. I will give them that. And it is nice, yeah. What would you go out of 5? Bearing in mind, what's the last thing we gave 4.5? Just a reference. It was the last pre we took, wasn't it?
The Rainbow Rush.
So is this nicer than that is the question we need to ask ourselves.
I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5. Mixability.
You match it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's not too far different tasting, just less sour, isn't it? But yeah, 4.5 we would say.
Very nice. Okay, let's talk money. Right. So, very good. We'll start off by saying that. Currently they're on sale on the website. I can only presume they'll stay at this price because, according to the website, it used to be or was at $69.95 US, which is just ridiculous. You know,
cold hard cash.
Yeah, that's not. They're never going to sell it at that price. I personally cannot see them ever selling it at that price. So it's on a reduced thing. So have a look on the website. You'll see it. Psychopharma.com. $39.95 now US, which is actually translates as £26.80, which is very good considering it's a 30 serving tub.
Really good.
So you know that's I'll do it in the US dollars. That's $1.33, or in English money 89 pence a scoop per day. So that's very good. That's actually a 4 out of 5 on our scale. So you cannot go wrong with that, and that's at a full serving as well. You can take half serve, so you know that'll work out even better. But full serving, 89 pence a go, so 4 out of 5 on that.
Right, so moving on to the effects section of
No. Ingredients.
It comes under effects.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
we always do that.
Oh my god.
Because we've had this confusion before.
I'm going edge of insanity here,
We're
I
on
swear.
the edge of fucking Alzheimer's. Okay, so let's get stuck into this then. So it is a proprietary blend.
That is its biggest weakness. But we'll go through it anyway. What you will have to do is, if you look on their website, it does break it down a bit more than the label.
Yeah.
That's one advantage to it, is that by the looks of it, they're not truly hiding the ingredients to a degree.
Just mildly hiding. Okay, so they've got 2 different sections of this prop blend. So the first one is Psycho Endurance Vascularity and Pumps Blend, which consists of 6.3 virtually grams. Beta-alanine, L-arginine, alpha-ketoglutarate 2:1 ratio, and agmatine sulfate.
Right, so let's break that down into its sections. So we're looking at beta-alanine. We do know from the website, we don't know it from the tub, but we know it from the website that there's 3 grams of beta-alanine, which is, you know, it's virtually average.
Yeah.
You know, 3.2 is the general, but 3 grams is definitely going to be sufficient. Now, beta-alanine obviously being an amino acid, it's your lactic acid buffer. It's also going to give you the psychological effect because of the itching and tingling that you may get from it. Most users do. Yeah, so you know that's that broken down. What's the other two? The
AAKG, the classic.
AAKG. So that increases the body's output of nitric oxide. The gas it basically increases the diameter of your blood vessels. So they call that vasodilation. In turn, increases blood flow and improves your workouts in general. Really.
Boom.
Pump.
And last up was the agmatine
sulfate. Yeah, thought so. The agmatine sulfate, for those of you who do not know, that basically boosts muscle pumps in a couple of different ways. So it increases nitric oxide production by acting as a competitive inhibitor for the enzyme. I sound like a scientist. I'm making myself laugh here. Okay, so where were we? So so it increases nitric oxide production, and the way it does that is it acts as a competitive inhibitor of the enzyme nitric oxide synthase. So basically, improves nitric oxide levels within the bloodstream.
Yeah.
Thus increasing pump.
Thus increasing your ego.
Yeah.
So yeah, all of those come together nicely for the pump side of things. Okay, so moving into the next section of the effects. So we got Razor's Edge Focus, quite interesting, made up of 885 milligrams. So I'm just going to blast all through what's in this section, then we're going to break it down. Caffeine anhydrous, Phenibut, aka peanut, we like to call it, don't ask why. Green tea extract, 98%, which includes theophylline, theobromine, L-theanine, and then we got N-methylamine, HCl.
Seems legit.
Yeah, just go with that. Guarana seed extract, yohimbine HCl, Rolafia vomitoria root bark, alpha-himbine, holostatine, and octopamine HCl. Now, there's a lot in there that I obviously can't pronounce because this is the first pre-workout we've seen a lot of them in, but we're just going to let you know what the hell they are.
Yeah, so for those of you who have used Edge of Insanity before, this is actually their third version. Got to mention that. They've done 2 before, and we'll be honest, we've not tried the 2 before, so we can't compare it to them. So, yeah, just thought I'd throw that in there quickly for you guys. But, yeah, so caffeine anhydrous, we'll start with that. That's the basic stimulant in all pre-workouts, stimulant-based ones. You'll be hard pressed to find a pre-workout that's stimulant based but it has not got caffeine in it. So that acts as a foundation basically. Now you have the more exotic stimulants in that. From the memory that I've got, that includes the green tea extract, the theophylline, the theobromine, the L-theanine obviously extends the life of the caffeine or prolongs it, and yohimbine HCl and alpha yohimbine. So going to move into some of the other ingredients in there. Nothing but a Phenibut. Phenibut. So basically, this is a strange one. We have seen it before. What it is a calming, mood lifting ingredient. So it's a sort of you could argue it's a nootropic.
Yeah.
Well, it is a nootropic. Simple as that. It's a mood elevator. So it eases stress, supports a beneficial mood to you. So it's going to get you in the zone in the gym. Yeah, basically, it's a relaxing agent as well. Quite an interesting one. Moving into the green tea. Green tea extract, 98%. So basically, it contains 2 substances related to caffeine. That being theobromine and the theophylline. Yeah, something like that. Theophylline. And also the amino acid, I should say, the L-theanine. That's an important one in there. So basically, the theophylline relaxes smooth muscle in the airway, making breathing easier. Theobromine can also stimulate the heart and improve blood flow around the body. But L-theanine, like caffeine, It can enter the brain by crossing blood-brain barrier.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, interesting stuff. So when combined with caffeine, it can improve attention and brain function.
Awesome. Looks like the other one was guarana seed extract.
So that's basically, again, a stimulant similar to caffeine. It's actually more powerful than caffeine, so do be aware of it. It's actually in a lot of energy drinks. For those of you who drink Monster energy drinks or maybe even Rockstar, guarana seed extract's in there. It's a powerful stimulant from obviously the guarana seed plant. So, get that in there, definitely. Moving on to yohimbine HCl. So basically yohimbine HCl can promote the continuation of fat burning, making it an effective supplement for its ability to help mental focus and cognitive enhancement, or performance, should I say. So focus is basically its main objective.
Its main trait.
Sorry, we got the pre-kicking in there.
Yeah, sweating.
Yeah. So Rowolfia vomitoria root extract.
Root bark.
Root bark. So basically that also is used for weight loss. It enhances athletic performance and is a stimulant. So it's used to reduce mental and physical fatigue. It's a frequent addition to energy and weight loss products. So it's good to have that in there.
So N-methyltyramine.
So yeah, we don't know how much of it is that there is in there, obviously it being a proprietary blend. And we do know that it's the methylated form of L-tyrosine.
The amino acid you may well know.
That classic. Basically what that is it's a stimulant straight away. We'll start off the bat with it's a stimulant with a chemical makeup very similar to things like hordenine, cyphronine, octopamine. So it's a replacement of 1,3 DMAA. It's probably not as effective as that. I've got to be honest. But it's definitely down those stimulant routes.
Yeah.
A lot of people use it as a fat burning product as well, because the way it basically works is it forces the fat cells in the body to break down, releasing their energy components straight away. Forcing energy upon you. Halostachine. However you say that one. Now this brings back memories of the well-known 5150 pre-workout from Rich Piana, because I know that's in that pre-workout as well. Again, it's a stimulant. Very quickly, another one off the bat, with a similar sort of chemical makeup to ephedrine. So it's a powerful stim. Basically, this is I believe this is an ingredient that's responsible for giving us cold sweats and jitteriness. Because it's a powerful stimulant. I think it just overrides the body's capabilities to deal with it. So if you've got if you're a stim, what's the word?
Sensitive.
If you're stim sensitive, stay away. But if you're a stim junkie, then this is definitely one that you can try and handle.
Yeah, try.
Finally, looking at octopamine HCl. So again, octo being meaning eight chemical bonds in this chemical. Again, another stimulant. So there's a lot of stimulants in this one, a hell of a lot. Octopamine is used for neurotransmitting properties. So it's a focus and cognitive booster basically. So it's going to give you that psychological edge, perhaps on some of its other competitors. So very, very interesting label, all this lot. Stim heavy.
Definitely. So that wraps up everything that's in it, in those segments at least. So as I said, the scoop is actually made up of 10 grams. Now those two segments we've run through with the pump and the focus comes to just shy of 7 grams. So that leaves another 3 mystery grams, which are made up of the following: maltodextrin, natural and artificial flavours, malic acid, sucralose, citric acid, acesulfame, potassium, and silicon dioxide.
So basically, sweeteners and
carby sort of,
some sugar based things, and also colouring, food colouring.
So that's that pretty much wrapped up. we'll let you know how it feels.
Mm.
So going back to one of the ingredients we mentioned earlier, Phenibut, you might be wondering why that's actually in there because
As it's a relaxant.
Yeah, as it's a relaxant. So does that quite make sense? Here we go.
So yeah, Fenny Peanut, or Fenny
Ain't
Butt.
nothing but a peanut.
Is in there. It takes. It's been used for anxiety reasons, like medicine. The reason I guess it's in there is because there's so many stims in this, and a lot of them do have side effects of giving anxiety. So we do believe that it's in there to sort of relax the mind and body in a sense that it takes away the edge of it.
Yeah.
It's also used for improvement in learning and cognitive ability. So again, it's another sort of focus on the cognitive benefits, get you really in the zone.
Yeah, so it does make sense to have it in there to some degree.
Yeah, so touches off all the ingredients for you.
All right, so we've rolled with this nutty pre-workout for a few times a piece now. So we'll just let you know how it went because we started with a 3/4 serving for a back day.
Yeah, because we knew that mega hype on it. It was a bit. I'll be honest. Even though we've taken all these pre's, this is one of the stim junkie regarded ones, isn't it? Definitely, and rightly fucking so.
Yeah. Thanks to TJ's review, that's what kind of scared us, really.
Yeah, exactly. Edge of a heart attack.
Yeah.
But definitely powerful. There's pros and cons to it, and we'll start with the cons.
Well, I would just add quickly that we felt it pretty much the same on a 3/4 scoop and a full scoop, didn't we?
We did.
There's not much to tell the difference in that.
And you feel it very quick because of the
5-10 minutes.
Yeah, the Halos to shine, for example's got a half-life of 5 to 10 minutes, so it's a very quick acting element in it. But
Instant heat, instant.
Yeah.
We said they should call it edge of a sauna trip because you feel like you're sweating out in a hot room.
Yeah, so we'll start with the negatives in that regard. So what I would say is it did feel unhealthily stimulant based.
There's no denying it.
You have a bit of jitteriness. Your hands, your face is sweating. The dumbbells literally felt like they were sliding out of your hands. Strength was up.
Yeah, we did get PBs on it, so we'll give it that much.
I swear it made my pupils dilate fully.
And like you said in the gym, it's almost like you couldn't feel any pain from the reps.
No,
like it had shut off your responders or whatever in your muscle cells, so you didn't know when you were reaching failure.
It was a strange feeling. But yeah, so we like Craig said, we smashed some personal bests. Energy was so high. Did it translate into a good workout? I think it did.
But we had to fight the bad side effects to see the light of it, basically.
Yeah, you have to come out the other side.
Yeah.
You have to get your heartbeat to 400 beats per minute and then try and taper it down from there and hope for the best.
I'll be honest, the first time we took it, we did actually have to sit down for 10 minutes midway through back because we were just like so stimmed up.
You could see the heart coming through the t-shirt like.
We couldn't even focus on our sets, so we just said, look, we'll just sit down, collect ourselves and then go back to the training. And it's the only pre-workout that's made us do that, I will just say.
Yeah.
The closest one I can relate this to is Black Market Stim, which we did recently review because we said that gave us a bit of jitteriness, fast heartbeat,
5150.
Cold sweats, 5150 as well. So Stim junkies, you'll probably like it.
Yeah, if you can handle a lot, then this is one for you.
Yeah. And we've had friends that say, we've given them other pre-workouts, we've given 4s, even 5s out of 5s.
Yeah.
And they've gone, didn't really feel anything on that. So we went, okay then, we'll give you this one because we know this is probably one of the most hard-hitting ones we had. And they admitted that, they actually felt that.
For anyone who thinks they can handle it, this is our secret weapon.
Yeah, we just pull this out and go, really? Pre-workouts don't work on you? All right, we'll try this one then.
Literally, powerful stuff. If you can fight the unhealthy feeling side effects, then it's a very positive pre-workout.
I would not take it daily. I wouldn't even probably take it weekly, to be honest with you.
I'll be honest, we don't know if we'd take it again.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's like going out hunting with a rocket launcher, as they say.
Yeah, exactly. Rather than something that can do the job like a rifle. just blowing the shit out of everything. So to round up, what are the positives of this then? So we got amazing pumps.
Unlimited energy, unlimited focus. Strength was very high.
Yeah.
There's no denying that you've taken a pre-workout. It's going to hit you like a train.
Yeah.
but the negatives, you know, if you're a stim junkie and you can handle them, then it's going to be a positive pre-workout for you.
Yeah. I would say that sometimes during our set though, we were so stimmed up and so like couldn't catch our breath. We had to cut the set short.
Oh, I know one
we
thing
had
we've
to
fucking
stop and catch our
forgotten.
breaths. What's that?
Saliva.
Yes, obviously. We don't know what caused it. Maybe the alpha yimbine.
We think the Fenny peanut.
Yeah, possibly that as well. But we had excess saliva, and if you've taken this and had that as well, comment because we want to know. But we constantly like. I even dribbled down the side of my mouth and I'll do in the back day on rows. And
it literally is like that.
I told Aaron and you agreed straight away. You're like, no way, I'm dribbling as well.
You can't. It's hard to talk. You're like slopping your tongue against like. It's just strange. It's strange in that regard.
You do look like a nutcase on it, so it does fit the name. You really do look like you've just got out of an asylum, like dribbling and sweating and twitching. And,
I had sweats all down my head, honestly, and it kept me up for hours all night long. So, you know, be careful on that regard.
So, as you know, we do rate these pre-workouts as not on power alone. We rate them on effects that translate into good training that you'd want to benefit from. So this is powerful, yes, but some of the effects take away from your training. Like we said, you had to cut sets short because we run out of breath because we were so stimmed up. Cold sweats, jitteriness. Not everyone wants that. So what would you say out of 5 considering that?
If I was a stim junkie, heaven loving sort of person, then this would be a 5.
Yeah.
But then again, the negatives take away from the fact it's a 5 because you're fighting to survive.
Yeah.
So I'd personally give it a 3.75 out of 5.
That's what I was thinking as well. Yeah.
Just simply because we've taken a lot of stims before, and you're fighting unhealthy side effects.
Yeah.
If it weren't for that, then yeah, it'd be fantastic. The energy is what you want.
Because it takes your focus off the session. You're rather than focusing on killing your set, you're focusing on what this is doing to you and resisting it basically.
I wouldn't. Yeah, and yesterday we did shoulders on it, which I think was better because it's not as exertive
Cardio,
on the body as it is, but legs or back. When you're already sweating and your heart rate's already going to be 130, 140, 150, this will just top it up.
Yeah, add an extra 20, 30 beats on top.
There was a couple, I'll be honest, there was even one point where I was doing laterals and I felt my heart almost feel like it was in a regular beating. I'm not even joking. Like
double tap. So that's the effects summed up. So I hope that gives you a good idea of what this is all about. So we'll move into final verdict. Alright, so final verdict on Edge of Insanity. So let's roll through this. So taste.
Taste we gave a 4.5. Really did like that flavour.
Mixed well, didn't repeat on us.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, lovely jubbly. Price.
We gave a 4. Remember it was 89 pence a serving, which is really good for what it is, especially considering if I was to be someone who would take this, I'd do half scoops, so you're looking at even better price reductions there.
And effects.
Effects we gave a 3.75, which we'll look at the effects section, you'll see why we justify that and what it is.
Yeah.
Which actually brings us to a rounded score of 12.25 out of 15, which sounds very good, but don't forget the price and the taste were the ones that brought that up. The effects 3.75 is not a bad score.
It's above average.
It's just one you've got to be careful of. If you are a stim junkie, then this is one for you. If you can't handle what I'd call strong pre-workouts, then this is definitely not one for you. So bear that in mind, and this is a warning from the review bros on this.
Yeah, it gets a stamp of approval in killing you off.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. So yeah, 12.25 on that, guys. Edge of Insanity, you legends, sending us this out. Thank you. Look forward to seeing if you bring any more versions out in the future.
Definitely.
Thanks for the t-shirt, guys. For all you who watch this, then please give us a thumbs up. Comment below, let us know if you've tried this before. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you to all of you.
And as always,
stay
stimmed.
Which you bloody will on that.
Yeah.
Damn.